Hello everybody, Wilder Ireland here. Just checking in on the ponies. Cade Míle Fáilte herd coming out now. Hello boys. You relaxing? That's good. That's good. Now, see if I can get them out to the gate. Good boys. Oh, you're lovely fellas. There's Man Eater. There's Whitey Bulger. Now boys, will we go out here? You going for a drink? No. Good fellas. I brought some carrots for them, so we'll see. Some of them are getting fond of them. The others are still but anyway, they're pretty used to me anyway. They, as I said, from the first day really they were following me, but it's taken a while for them to get, you know, let me get hands on with them, I suppose. But you know, they're not all about the food. As I said, last year's guys were on the hello, you're okay. We're on the carrots nearly straight away, but maybe they'd been here about. Now let me hop up. Good fellas. They'd been here. You're okay. They'd been here much longer. Not much longer, but I think they were here about a month before I showed up last year. So maybe some of the locals had might have fed them as well. I don't know. But these guys are slow off the mark on the carrots anyway. So we'll see how we do here. Now there's oh, here's the others coming in. Now the gang's all here. Now that guy seems to be the leader. Let me bring this in a bit. Now you see they're ones that are getting used to it now. They'll be a bit competitive. There'll be a bit of pushing around, won't there? Could you now? I found the leader, funnily enough, who's so confident. He's slow to I have to sort of put it right into his mouth. And you can hear the crunching now. This guy's the savage with the carrots. Look at that now. Now, you bit me and now you're biting him. You're an awful man. Man Eater is a horse eater as well. He's the biggest, but at the moment he's not the leader. This guy seems to be the leader. But that could change. Last year they kept it kept changing. They'd argue amongst themselves as to who was going to be the... Now look at him, the fecker. See that? So I don't know. He could end up being the boss yet. You're a very whatever, aren't you? You are. You've got nasty tendencies. Look at him. Look at this. You've no manners. See, once the years go back. Now this went on last year a good bit. What I used to try and do was get the first, get the dominant one, just get some food in his mouth and then nipped onto the other ones. Now, you are very bold. Look at you. Isn't he? Come over to me. Come here. Come here. Well, he's a bit afraid. Come here. Now, good fella. Come on. This fella's getting used to them now, look. He's getting quicker on the... This fella's off to attack again. try and throw some in for the others, but I find they don't seem to be that good at finding them. You're okay, I'm just throwing carrots for the other fellas. Now, you're all right. Here. He's getting ready now again to push someone. Look, the minute he's no food in his mouth, he's off to assert himself. Here he goes again. Look. So he's making sure none of the others get in on the action. That guy's still here because he's the leader, and this guy seems to be kind of the beta, the number 2, the beta, whatever you call it. Forgotten all my zoology. But he's not letting the other ones up at all. I'll throw some in there. These are the three dominant fellas at the moment. And the other poor guys. Look, watch, see? Get any way close and he'll challenge them. Now he's found them on the ground, so that's grand. He's distracted. Don't fall. This guy's having a good scratch. This guy's got an itchy hoof. Hello, boys. I can actually push it in a bit more. My great camera work. And he's off again. Who's that? Do you know him? Sure, I know nobody. Maybe I do know him. See him now. Oops. It's not serious though, he's just pushing them away. As I said before, when they get serious, the kicks start flying. The biting is more or less, and they bite a lot when they're playing as well. You're out of control. Here. Now here's another quieter fella. You're okay. See, he's too quiet. No. I'd won last year and he was clever. Look at him. Disaster. He'd just hang around and and he'd wait until they kind of gone, and he knew I'd have a few waiting for him. He was quite clever. He was an interesting fellow. He'd stand his ground sometimes, but he would kind of tended to use his brain more. And he wasn't the best looking. I called him Warty. And I think this poor fella might be getting this as well now. I don't know if that's just a cut. Look at this. But there's a disease very common in horses. They're all getting very frisky. Now he's giving a little kick there. Look, you're very bold. It's like a kind of a herpes virus type virus. I forget the name of it. But that poor guy had a terrible case of it. And it started off like that. He just had one, and by the end of the year he was covered in them. Now that might be something else, but as I said, I did all my little online googling on it, and pretty much seems to be something that you just have to hope it kind of goes away. The vets can't really do anything with it anyway, even if he had been brought to a vet. Yeah, you're starting to use your legs a bit now, aren't you? To get you to finishing school. He's becoming a right tyrant, isn't he? Now I'm going to stop feeding them now soon, and I'll see if the other guys are around. They haven't really got onto the carrots yet. I think one of them took one or two, but now he's pawing the ground. Look. Now they can paw the ground just kind of when they're begging as well. You're an awful man, aren't you? Oh yeah, right up to the camera. No respect. See, we've some more up on the line now. We've 4, and this guy's trying to get in. He's a lovely fella, but he's a bit low in the pecking order. Yeah, your man just pushed him off. I was going to head over and try and feed him. But this guy's got in with the pink nose, the white guy with the pink nose. You stop. Now look at this. How am I supposed to feed these? Now he's grumpy as well, you see. And the old leader is at the back, so maybe he's about to be demoted. Or else he's not obsessed with his carrots like these fellas have become. Well, this guy has an indentation on his head above his eye. You do? You poor fella. What happened to you? Did you get a bad kick? Or were you born with it? A bit of a hole in the head disease or something. Do you see this? If I can... Now, here, have a carrot and I'll show them. I don't know if I'm on it there, but... Yeah, he has an indentation there. You do, but you don't seem to be too bothered. Now, here's the old... He's resorting to the blackthorn. Good fella. I look after you. Oh. I'll just throw some in and I'm going to finish here. I haven't that many left actually. But I don't think I'll need many for the other guys. Okay, so we'll say goodbye to the savages. That's it, guys. Okay, I'm going to sign out. I'll stay here with them for a little while. And please like the video if you like the video. I never say like the video, but see me, that's important. It pushes it up the... Look at this fella. Pushes it up the rankings. But subscribe if you're interested, and check out all my badger, my little badger campaign. I'll have a link down in the description. All the very best. Thanks, Emil. Okay, look at him, ears back again. Okay, all the very best. Adios.